as a person, this is something I would like to know what you think and what do you do, and then so the Kippy, who's the smaller fat guy on there, went to a Jenny's ice cream or a gelato place, gelato, yeah.
Yes.
Who's making the noise?
Jalopy.
It's me.
It's Joe.
It's Joe. Joe's not the one on the mic stand.
Yep.
So he went there, and the guy in front of him says, "Hey, do you want to go ahead of me? I'm going to taste a few of these." And he's got about 5 or 6 IPAs in him. He's like, I'm in no rush. I'm not trying. Didn't want to be a jerk. He's like, no, go ahead. Do your thing. No big deal. The dude was on kind of a first, maybe a third date or something, and he was trying to impress his lady by trying
the guy
in front of him so Kippy's with his wife.
The guy offered him pass up. And
pass him up. There's a little bit of a line, but he offered to pass him up, and Kippy didn't want to be like a jerk. He was like, hey, go ahead, try a couple, no big deal. And he thought his wife maybe wanted to try 1 or 2, so he didn't want to be like, we'll try a couple, and then this guy sitting behind us. The dude proceeded to have 7 different tastings of gelato, and Kippy was losing his mind.
That's on him. 100%.
In my head, first thing I thought was, I've gone to Jenny's Ice Cream with Lauren before. Even if I want to try, and there's a line, and I want to try a few, I will not. I just in my brain, I'm like, nope, just let's go. I don't want to be that dude asking them to, having this lady follow me around and me tasting and testing and dipping and dopping. Nope, just I'm gonna pick one and go with it and pray that it's good. I think 7 is kind of pretty ridiculous. I start to freak out after 2 when I'm there. I'm like 2 or 3. I'm like, come on, bro. There's a 9-person line. Not only is this dude screwed, he didn't feel bad. He wasn't pissed at himself, but he could just see the guy who was doing the testing. He was starting to get all flustered. He's like, because there's literally a line out the door, and this guy is just trying to pretend like he's a gelato sommelier.
Kind of sore.
Sommelier, yeah.
And I thought it was a good thing. I would not. I don't. Even if there's nobody in line, I'm not. I don't know why, but for me, I'm not comfortable just taste testing 7 different things here.
Yeah, it's for me, it's 2. I'll as I'm waiting in line, I'll look. All right, that looks good. That looks good. I know what that one tastes like.
Yeah.
All right, let me get 2. Oh, okay. Let me try this one. Can I try that one? Oh, I don't like either one of these. Can I go with the dark chocolate, please? That's usually how it goes.
Come on, Joe's going. Can I just tell you, your vanilla? How's your vanilla? Let me try your vanilla.
Exactly.
Vanilla's good. All right, we're good.
Exactly.
Let's go with the vanilla. Chris, what do you think, buddy?
You know what they got? They got gelato. You know what else they got? Gelato.
Get out of line.
Gelato or gelato? Get out of the line.
Here's
if in that situation, you got to be 2 to 3, at the most 3 samples.
That's what he said.
You have to
at
have
the most 3.
You have 3 ideas of which ones you want to go with. And if you've never been there, you try eat 3, and then you pick one of the 3.
Yeah.
I know, in most situations, I'm going to get ice cream. I'm getting soft serve vanilla. I'm a very simple, plain kind of guy.
Yup.
Pat, it seems like you were on the side of the dude who's trying 7 different flavors.
Well, I think that
Pat's the kind of guy.
I think the guy that I'm a decisive person. I would have been in and out of there anyways. I look at it and I'm like, okay, that's what I want. But the guy would have been the guy that if you cannot bitch about him saying, hey, I'm going to try a bunch of stuff. Do you want to go past me? And then you're like, no, I'm good. It's
just try to be friendly and be like.
I would like it to be like, hey, if you're on someone's ass in golf and they're like, hey, do you want to play through? And then you're like, no, go ahead. And then you're bitching every hole about them being slow.
But I think I don't think that's a similar thing.
I don't think golf is a little bit different because you could still pass a person.
Yeah, if you see that guy's going slow, he didn't really understand that this dude was going to try every single flavor.
Well,
Well, did he know that
if you had a chance to pass him and you didn't take it, that's on you.
Did the guy? Well, the other question is, did the guy say, "Hey, I'm going to try 5 to 6 of these"?
No,
flavors?
I think it was just like, "Hey, I'm going to try a few."
You can't fault the guy for getting mad if he's saying a few.
You know what a few is? A few could be, that could be a few to him.
The fact that he gave him the opportunity to pass up, and here's the thing. It's 7 flavors. It's not going to take 30 minutes.
Yes, no, he was there. Legitimately, the guy, he's taking a flavor, and he's like, "No, I don't like this one."
You also got to think about
this one, and it's after the 4th one, I could see it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the impatient guy who's there, who's like if you're in but I've been in Jenny's ice cream, and I'm just like, come on, dude. Seriously. What do we 4, 5? And you get this poor lady who's sitting here she's got to scoop it out. She's got to get a new little scoop thingy.
But let's be honest. If in my brain, if this guy's like, hey, I might, I'm thinking about trying a few. You want to pass me up? That's a red flag to me. Yeah, I need to pass this dude up because he's going to be here forever. That's a red flag.
That's a good call. I give you that. I definitely give you that.
Because the average person who tries 2 or 3 isn't going to be like, hey, you know, I might try.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also the guy who's like, that almost feels like I'm being a dick if I say yes to it.
I'd be like, yeah, give me that one out of here. Let's get the fuck on.
I don't want to be that guy who just jumps in line. Like, you know what I mean? It's a weird situation. Now I'm stuck behind this idiot.
I'd have taken the.
Who's trying to impress this girl. If I was that girl,
all I know is after he got 3, I would have yelled at him and be like, okay,
all right,
asshole, pick one.
I would have taken the lead block and I'd have kept going to the end zone.
I would hope there would be another worker there and just try to swingle my way into getting out of there.
That's the other thing I don't understand.
Or I would have checked the freezer, see if there's like a half a tub in there or something. I'm just taking the half tub. I'm out of here.
I just want the pint in the
Peter Jones
fridge.
back starts scooping ice cream out for people. What do you need?
I thought it was very interesting now because immediately in my head I would never try a different flavor. I would just say
most normal people know what they want when they get there.
What I normally do is play that because there's a place in like over there in like Saginaw that has like a bunch. I walk up and I look around to see what looks good, what I'm interested in before I'm in line. And then I get in line and I make my order and I go.
Yeah.
They're like, do you want to try anything? I'm like, no, I want that one. And if I want to try that one, I'll come back next week and get that one.
Smart, see? Decisive guy.
The only thing I did give a little bit is I guess they got some like weird flavors. So like maybe you want to try all the weird flavors, but maybe that's a little bit in the business too. Like, hey, maybe when we get a little samplers for some of these, like ones that are like, I think like one's like avocado toast, like kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
in the blue hell is getting avocado toast gelato?
It's weird.
It's up there, dude.
Does anybody know the difference between gelato and ice cream?
I'm glad you asked that. They asked that question on the podcast. Ice cream uses more heavy cream, where gelato uses more milk.
I just thought gelato was like an Italian name for it.
No, it's actual difference in.
Because you always see Italian restaurants have gelato and not ice cream.
Yeah.
They can't
Americans are fat.
They can't
and we like
afford the heavy cream.
Can't afford that heavy cream, baby.
Milk might be better for you though.
That brings up
more natural.